What's up guys, welcome to my Static Asset. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to install Linux on a virtual machine on your main computer. If you're wondering what a virtual machine is, I want you to think of a virtual machine like a small room within a big house. While it's still part of the big house, it still has its own features, functionality, and usages. Since the main house is going to be our main computer and the room inside it is going to be our Linux virtual machine, this will make us think of a virtual machine like a separate entity which can be used inside our Windows operating system. So the first thing that we're going to do is actually open up our browser and search for VirtualBox. Now VirtualBox is a virtual machine software made by Oracle and it's open source. I want you to click on the first link that appears, and on the left side you can see many options, and I want you to click on the downloads option. You can see the version available right now is the VirtualBox 7, and I want you to click on the download section, and the current exact version is the VirtualBox 7.0.12. Since we are on the Windows machine right now, I want you to click on the Windows hosts. Since I already have downloaded it, I'm going to skip it for now. You'll see it in your folders option right over here. Once you click on it, the installation process will start. After the installation process, you're going to click on the software, Oracle VirtualBox, and the program will open up like this. It may not look exactly the same since I already have a Linux operating system downloaded on it, but I don't want you to be afraid. Close it for now because this is something that we'll look on later. The next thing I want you to do is search for Linux Mint. This is the first option that will open up. Linux Mint is a distribution from Linux, and it is very easy to get into if you're using Windows because the interface is very much similar, but it does offers a lot of other features while being open source as well. Click on the first link available, then click on download, and you'll see many options to download from. For now, I want you to click on the Cinnamon Edition because this is the most popular version and very easy to use as well, but you can try others as well. You're going to see a lot of servers to download from. I want you to choose the one that is closest to your country, and once you're done downloading, you'll see it in your downloaded folders, the Linux Mint ISO file. Close this for now, close your browser. Now I want you to open the VirtualBox software that we had downloaded and installed. As you can see, I want you to click on the new option right over here. From the ISO image option, I want you to click on other and select the Linux Mint ISO file that we have downloaded just now. Open it up, and it's going to detect that it's a Linux with Ubuntu 64-bit version. Name it anything. I'm going to keep it Linux for now with a double X because I already have one with X saved, and then click on next. This is going to show username, password. I want you to keep it same for now. Click on next. Now there's an option to select the amount of RAM that is going to be dedicated for your virtual machine. Since I have 32 GB available, I can give a lot of it to the virtual machine, but if you're on a low-end machine, that's okay. You can give at least 4 GB of RAM to it. Or if you're on an even lower machine, you can still give it 2 GB because Linux is very light and very user-friendly to use. For the processors, since I am on 6 cores, I'm going to give 2 cores to it. You may give it even more depending upon your taste. Then we click on next. Then we're going to give the amount of space for the virtual machine from our drive. Mind you, this is separate from your Windows drive data, so this is not going to affect any of it. Give it at least 30 GB. That's what I prefer, but you can give it more if you want. If you're going to do a lot of downloading on it and installation of software, that is up to you, but since we're only showing it for installation, we're going to keep it at 30 GB. Make sure you have enough space for that. Click on next, and this is the summary of our virtual machine that is going to be downloaded. Click on finish, and you can see the new Linux machine is being powered up in the software. This is the interface. As you can see, this is the similar to a BIOS option in the Windows. We can click on the first option with our arrow keys and set on the Start Linux Mint and enter. It's going to start the virtual machine. If you have any pop-ups, close it. And now our virtual machine is being started. As you can see, this is the interface we are given. We have not completely installed Linux right now. This is just for the booting first time. And as you can see, we can go full screen. The window is very small for now, but we can change it later. I don't want you to worry about that right now. This is the option right over here, install Linux Mint. Double click on it and the process will start. Now we have the installation process started. We're going to choose our language. I'm going to select English. Click on next. English US, continue. I'm going to click check on the install multimedia codecs so that we don't run into any issues while playing back files. Click on continue. Now we have an option that says erase disk and install Linux Mint. I want you to know that this is not going to erase any data from your Windows or anything. This is only taking up the space that we have given it. That is the 30 GB we gave it initially. Click on next and install now. Click on continue. Now select your location. Click on continue. Now I want you to name your computer. For example, I'm gonna keep it Static. Is going to give the computer a name. This is our username. I'm going to keep it safe for now. I'm going to give it a password, and mind you, you have to remember this one because it's going to be used later on as well. Click on continue. Now the installation process has begun. After some time, the Linux machine will be completely installed. After restarting, it's going to tell us to give the password that we gave it. Enter that. Click on enter. And this is now your Linux Mint installation completed. Click on let's go. Close this for now. Now if you want to increase the screen size right over here, right click on display settings, choose the resolution that you want. I'm going to keep it at a full HD. Click on apply. Keep the new configuration, and you can see this is our new machine. You can still change the resolution if you want. And this is our start menu in Linux Mint. There are many softwares already installed, and these are all open source softwares, so no data is being taken from you without your actual permission. You can open up browsers. We have Firefox installed over here. Click on it and Firefox will open. And like any other operating system, you can use this one inside your Windows machine. You can change the window size. As you can see, we still have Windows running in the background, but we still have our virtual machine right over here. And you can change the size as well, use it as you want, download different things onto it. Maybe open YouTube if you want. You have lots of options to choose from. I'm going to close this for now. This has been your Linux Windows installation on your virtual machine. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next one.